Okay, we are gonna do a wet felted acorn. So I just pulled off a piece of wool. All right, and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm gonna do that, make sure I'm on the camera. Fold that in half, and then I'm gonna roll it, but I'm gonna try to kind of bring the sides in as I'm rolling it. Just kind of, you know, push them in a little bit as you're rolling it. Okay, so it kind of looks like that a little bit, and then I'm gonna fluff out the end so that it can lock in place better. All right, now it looks a wee bit messy, but that's okay. So I've got a bowl of warm soapy water here. So I'm gonna just dip that in there and make sure that it gets completely saturated. All right, and then go ahead and just squeeze all around it, the excess water out. And then you're gonna rub it in your hands. So you're gonna wanna like cup your hand and really push down. Okay, and then, you know, add a little bit more water. We wanna interlock those fibers. It doesn't take that long to make one ball. So if you're making a bunch of these, it's not really going to take that much time. So you don't want too much soap in the water where you've got like huge frothy bubbles. You can see it's starting to compact down. Okay. So I keep adding the warm soapy water to it, and I'm really pushing down now. You can see my hand flexing back a bit. I'm really pushing, you know, in between to interlock those fibers. And I can feel the ball getting harder and harder and more dense as I do this. You can see, I mean, look at that. All right. I'm going to do one more round just to make sure it's really the shape that I want. And I gave you 4 acorn caps, so you could do 4 of these. Okay. All right, you can see like it's completely compacted down. Not a lot of squish. All right. So then you're gonna want to just set that to the side to dry. And then, oopsie, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. And then when you have that stuff on mine. When you have them dry, here's one I did earlier. So depending on how much wool you use, depends on the size, but you also have several different size caps too. So obviously this one would be a good fit for that cap. Fits right on there, no problem. So that'll be its hat later. And this one fits, you know, a little bit of a bigger cap. So all you're gonna do is just take some regular white glue, or if you've got the tacky glue, and you're going to want to just put glue all along the inside rim of your acorn cap. Sorry, was that on the camera or not? I don't know. I just went all the way around the rim in case it wasn't on camera. I wasn't watching. Okay. And then you're going to just want to push that right in there. And I push down the sides with my thumbnail just to make sure it's like really in there. Okay. And then you just let that dry. Okay, and voila, look at that. Easy peasy.